Hello, friends, and welcome back to our daily uh, phonics. So, today we're going to blend some phonemes. Again, we will listen to final sounds. We're going to touch on our daily vocabulary boost. We'll work on sight words, letters, and sounds, our make believe words. We will recap on the letter N and listening for words that we hear at the beginning, which is an N, or words that we hear at the end that end with the letter N. Okay? We're going to read a story today that the skill we're going to work with is conclusions, which means sometimes the author isn't very clear as to what is happening in certain parts of the story. So we take it upon ourselves to try and figure out what's going on or how we feel that it's going to end. Okay, and sometimes when we read something and it doesn't make sense, what we do is it's best to reread it so that it makes sense to us the second time around. Okay, all right, so let's go ahead and let's do our letters and our sounds. And so since yesterday we did letters first, we're going to go ahead and do sounds first today. All right, so here we go. G, G, H, good job. M, excellent. O, L, good job. R, O, R, good job. W, W, Y, Y, K, V, Q, T, C, E, I, D, S, U, Z, X, F, N, P, J, A, and finally B. And hold on just a second, friends. Excellent on your letters and sounds, friends. So let's go ahead and revisit our sight words. Okay. Remember on this one, for this word, we're going to say the E sound, and banded Y will say E. Okay. E, E, N, E, many. So this is the word many. Okay, WH makes the sound W. So it's W. W, air, W, air, where. And of course, this is a silent E. But. And remember with this one, it is saying its name. Find. Find. Is. Good job. Ow. How. Of. So. Now. What? With. You. Oh, banded Y says I. My. Are. Good job. A, C, come, like, the, me, to, we, and I. Good job there, my friends. Lots of sight words, but you can do it as long as you practice every single day. This will be a piece of cake for you. Is it really a piece of cake? No, sillies, that is just an expression, right? All right. So let's go ahead and do, I'm not sure what happened to my, here they are. Okay. All right. I'm going to do half. All right, so here we go. Make believe words, consonant, vowel, consonant. I, them, z, does, as, was, eb, peb, ek, jack, hem, if, jiff, et, ij, dij, tav, af, taff, ax, nax, as, maz, wub, iv, miv, bef, Beth. Whoa, that was really, really good, friends. Excellent. All right, so now let's go ahead and do our phonemes. Okay, I want you to listen. So I'm going to say some sounds. You will blend the sounds to say the word, okay? So listen to this. S-a-d, s-a-d. Sad. Good job. Excellent. All right, so here we go with the next one. J-e-m, j-e-m. Word, gem. Excellent. Okay, how about this one? S-a-ch, s-a-ch. Such. Good job. O-a-k, o-a-k. Lock. Okay. K-a-p, k-a-p. Cat. Excellent. It, it. Yep, mit. Great job. All right, friends. So I want you to listen very, very carefully. Okay. I'm going to say a word. Listen. Pit. What sound do you hear at the end of pit? Now I'm going to say two more words. Okay, so listen. Nut, van. Which word has the same ending sound as pit? Listen again. Nut, van. Which one has the same ending sound as pit? Nut. Great job. So we'll try a few more of those. Okay, listen to this one. Pan, pan. What sound do you hear at the end of pan? Yeah, All right, so I'm going to say two more words, and I want you to listen. Win, jam. Win, jam. Which word has the same ending sound as pan? Win. Great job. All right, so listen to this word. Yes. Yes. What sound do you hear at the end of yes? Okay, great job. Now listen. I'm going to say two more words. So listen. Get, pass. Get, pass. Which word has the same ending sound as yes? Yes, pass. Good job. All right, listen to this one. Web, web. What sound do you hear at the end of web? B. Okay, now I'm going to say two more words. Okay, so listen. Bit, job. Bit, job. Which word has the same ending sound as web? Listen again. Bit, job. Which one has the same ending sound as web? Job. Great job. Great job. All right, listen to this one. Hug, hug. What sound do you hear at the end of hug? Okay, G. Now I'm going to say two more words. Listen. Den, log. Which word has the same ending sound as hug? Den, log. Yeah, log. Great listening ears, friends. Excellent. All right, now let's do our daily vocabulary boost. So when people huddle, are they close together or are they far apart when people huddle? Yeah, they are close together. Think about when football players huddle up in a circle to talk about a play that they're going to do. They are super duper close. Yeah. If animals are in a stampede, are they running or are they walking? If animals are in a stampede, are they running or are they walking? Running, and that means there's a bunch of them running all at once, all in the same direction. So if you were to see that, get out of the way, right? Oh my gosh. Now, if a place is silent, is it a noisy place or a quiet place? So listen again. If a place is silent, is it a noisy place or a quiet place? A quiet place. Is a pasture filled with grass or with concrete? Okay, so think about this. A cow is placed in a pasture, okay? So, is a pasture filled with grass or with concrete? Yeah, grass, because cows don't eat concrete. Oh, you don't know what concrete is? Well, it's cement. Yeah. So, would a cow eat cement? No, so it would be grass. If somebody nodded, were they telling you yes or no? Well, what does nodded look like? So if somebody nodded, are they telling you yes or no? Yeah, they're telling you yes. When you guard something, are you protecting it or giving it away? When you guard something, are you protecting it or giving it away? Yeah, you are protecting it. Excellent. All right. Yeah. All righty, friends. So I'm going to say a word, and I want you to listen for the sound you hear at the beginning. So I'm going to do the first one. So listen. Nut, nut. What sound do you hear at the beginning? Yeah, great job. All right, so let's try a few more. Listen. Nap, nap. What What sound do you hear at the beginning? Yeah, great job. Map. Map. What sound do you hear at the beginning? Great job. Nip. Nip. What sound do you hear at the beginning? Great job. Nest. Nest. What sound do you hear at the beginning? Yeah, great job. Hen. Hen. What sound do you hear at the beginning? Yeah, great job. All right, friends, so now I am going to say some words. Okay, if you hear the sound at the beginning, I want you to say beginning, beginning, beginning. If you hear the sound at the end, I want you to say end, end, end. Okay, so if you hear the sound at the beginning, I want you to say beginning, beginning, beginning. If you hear the sound at the end, I want you to say end, end, end. Got it? All right, so here we go. In, end, end, end. Man, man, end, end, end. Not, not. Beginning, beginning, beginning. Fun, fun. End, end, end. Noodle, noodle. Beginning, beginning, beginning. Excellent. All right, friends. So let's look at our chart here. And on this chart, we have to figure out what, or actually where the n sound is. If it is in the beginning or if it is at the end. Okay, so I'm going to say the name of it, okay, and I want you to listen. Nose, nose. Is that in the beginning or at the end? Nose. Correct, beginning. Okay, so I'll put a lowercase n. Actually, yeah, I'll just put a lowercase n there. Okay, listen to this one. Pen, pen. Beginning or end? Pen. Yeah, end. It is at the end. All right, listen to this one. Nail, nail. Beginning or end? You are correct. Beginning, nail. Okay. Nurse, nurse. Beginning or end? Correct. Beginning. All right. Can, can. Beginning or end? Can. Yeah, end. Good job. All right. Finally, pan, pan. Beginning or end? Yeah, the end. Great job, friends. Now, before we read today's story, I want to show you really quickly our sight words. Okay, first off, this is the word find, find, right? Okay, so let's read this sentence right here. All right, and this one reads, can you find a bug? Question mark. Can you find a bug? It's asking you a question. Yep, right here. You guys see that? Yeah, that's a stick bug. Yeah. All right. Oh, look at this one. Hold on. See if you can remember the clues to this one. Remember this one, the clues? This one, instead of sounding like a ah, we said it would sound like eh, and then banded Y on this one sounds like an E, not an I. So let's try that. Many, many. This is the word many. All right, so let's read its card. Oh, look at this. See how many stars there are. Whoa, look at that. There are so many, you can't even count them. Yeah. All right, let's read the next one. This is an easy one. But. Okay. All right, so I'll read this one. It doesn't look like it, but this will be a beautiful butterfly. So what is this thing? Yeah, this is a caterpillar. Yeah. Such a beautiful. Turns out to be a very, very beautiful insect. When they're caterpillars, they're not all that beautiful. They're cute. Yeah, I like caterpillars. I think they're cute. All right, last one. Air. Air. Where? Okay, so remember that's silent. Where? Where on earth do you live? Question mark. Where do we live? Well, we live, oh, it says, so where on earth? So where on earth? So where do we live? What's our state? Yeah, we live in Arizona, you're right. What's our city? Tucson. Some of you might say Marana. Yeah, so we live in Tucson or Marana, Arizona. Yeah. All right, great job. Okay, friends. So now let's go ahead. Today, our story, it's a big book. All right, so let's go ahead and read our story. Oh my gosh, friends. Sometimes with this boot, it's so hard to move around. And this is a really sweet story. I know you're going to like it. So this is called Snow, and it's written by Manya Stojic. And how many rabbits are there? Well, let's count. 1, 2, 3. There are 3 rabbits, and they look like Arctic rabbits. Yeah, because Arctic animals are white. They camouflage with the what? Yeah, with the snow to keep themselves free from the predators. Oh, and this is my title page, Snow. And there's no illustrator, so it's safe to say that Manya Stojic is the author and the illustrator. That means Manya wrote the story and drew the pictures. All right, so let's see. And look here, friends. Here is our table of contents. So that means that there are 2 stories here. The first one is the one we're going to read, Snow, and that is also a fantasy or make-believe word or make-believe story. And then the second one is How Water Changes, and that's on page 31, and we'll read that one on Thursday. Okay, so let's read and see what happens. Ooh. Owl ruffled her feathers. The snow is coming, she said wisely. I know snow. So Owl knows that the snow is coming. How do you think Owl knows? Maybe she feels it in her feathers. Maybe she feels the cold. The geese were gathering snow, they said with a shiver. Our lake will freeze. So why will their lake freeze? Yeah, because when it is super duper cold, water turns into what? Yeah, water turns into ice. And then they can't swim. Yes, the snow is coming, said the moose. I can smell it on the breeze. So does snow have a smell? Well, according to Moose, he thinks so. He says he can smell it on the breeze. And you see, the illustrator is showing us it's windy here. See these little wispy marks? And then look, what is all this? Those are the leaves. Yeah. So I'm thinking that here we have to make a conclusion. We have to believe Moose that there is a smell of snow on the breeze. Ah, snow, Bear yawned. Time for me to be sleeping. So there's Bear and he's yawning. So Bear knows that snow is coming. And what does a bear do in the winter? Yeah, he hibernates. And to hibernate means to sleep all of winter. So bears sleep all of the winter time because it's hard for them to find any food. Hare snuggled her bunnies. So hare is another name for rabbits. So hare snuggled her bunnies. Winter brings snow, my honeys, and our white coats. So right now, what color are their coats? Like, do they wear coats like we do, like with a zipper? No, sillies. Coat is another word that you can refer to animals' fur. Yeah, so what color is their fur right now? Yeah, it's brown, see? But with the snow coming, and once it starts to snow, their coats will turn white. Yeah, and look, you can see the wispies. It is still very windy. Ooh, snow, said Fox. Those clouds are full of snow. So how would Fox know that clouds are full of snow? Is he a meteorologist? No, he's not a meteorologist, but maybe he knows. How would we know if the clouds are full of snow? How would we know that? Well, yeah, our clouds would be filled with water, right? And if it's super duper cold, what happens, friends, is when that snow, or actually when that water starts to fall like rain, if it's super duper cold in the atmosphere, the water turns instantly into ice, which then becomes snow, right? Let's see what happens. And then it snowed. White snowflakes swirled in the sky. Some very big some very small, all very gentle. So when the author says all very gentle, what does that mean? Yeah, that means that when the snow falls, it falls like really, really softly. Yeah, very gently. It doesn't make noise like the rain does. You know how sometimes you can hear rain falling on your roof and stuff. The forest was still. It was covered with a sparkling blanket. Is there a real blanket in the forest? It's a blanket of what? It's a blanket of snow. And look, even the trees are covered with it. These are the deciduous trees. Remember I told you about those? Those are the trees that lose their leaves in the winter time. And these are pine trees. Yeah, these are the kind we use for Christmas trees. Let's see what happens. My fur looks like fire, bristled Fox, against this white snow. So why do you think he says that it looks like fire against the white snow? Why do you think he said that? Well, yeah, look, the snow is very, very white. So when something is very, very white and you put a color next to it, it makes that color stand out even more. So his color, what color is Fox? Yeah, I would say like red and orange and yellow. Those are the colors of the what? Fire. Yeah. And look, there they are. There's the rabbit or the hares. They are hiding. You can't see them. They are camouflaged. And that's so that the fox doesn't eat them. Yeah. Let's see. We are as white as we can be, giggled the bunnies. White as snow. And they sure are white as snow. And look, this picture here is exactly the same as the front cover. They are as white as snow. Snow, snow, so sleepy, mumbled Bear as he drifted into dreams. There he is, nice and asleep, resting until the spring. I love the crisp air, sniffed Moose, just after it snows. So here he is, sniffing the snow. It's kind of like here, friends, after it rains in the desert does have a beautiful scent to it. It has the smell of like wet dirt, and it also has the smell of something that is called creosote. Now, creosote is a certain type of bush, and when it rains, it gives off this beautiful aroma, and I'm sure you have smelled it, friends. I'm sure you have. It's just that you don't know or you didn't know what that smell was. Well, guess what? Now you do. It is a creosote bush. And if you go for a walk with your parents, a creosote bush is, of course, it's green, but it has like these little, it looks like a little circle on the top, like a little circle of like a cotton ball, but it's really, really, really small. That's a creosote bush. And if you go right up to it and you smell it, you can smell its scent. So then you'll know that when it rains, that's what that creosote smell is. Okay? I love that smell. It's very like a refreshing scent. South, we'll fly south, honked the geese. So long, snow. So do you know why geese fly south in the winter time? Yeah, well, it's because in the south it's nice and warm. So they fly south until winter is over. Yeah. The snow will stay, said Owl, but one spring day it will drip, drop, melt away. There's Owl. Drip, drop, melt away. That means that, yeah, it's just like ice. When there's a piece of ice, you have a piece of ice. If you watch it, if you study it, it'll drip, 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 drip until it is completely gone and then it becomes water. I know, Snow, she said wisely, but I sing spring. So who said, I know, Snow, she said wisely, but I sing spring? This flower did. Yeah, this flower said that. And when it refers to, but I sing spring, that means they are awaiting for spring. So they wait until spring comes and then they sing so happily because they get to bloom. Yeah. And that's the next story that we'll read on Thursday. The end. Now, wasn't that such a cute story? Yeah, I told you you guys would like it, right? I mean, all of these stories in our program, I just love these books. They're excellent. They've got beautiful illustrations. Yeah. So, alrighty, friends. So I will see you guys in just a little bit. Okay. Bye.